Hey there, are you dealing with somebody who's toxic in your life and you're thinking, how do I confront this person? Maybe you're feeling like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with the backlash. I don't deal with the emotion of it. This is going to be the video for you, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to confront with, deal with all of that with a toxic person in your life. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert and the best-selling author of the book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. If you're new, I invite you to subscribe and hit that bell so that you never miss an update and an empowering video to help you slay the bully in your life. Let's get into it. When you're dealing with a highly toxic person, someone who's manipulative, controlling, or narcissistic, you can't confront them like you would a normal person. They don't respond to reason. They don't have empathy. They don't want to compromise in a way that a healthy person would. All right. So what's the key to confronting them effectively? The answer lies in controlling the dynamic and shifting the power balance back into your hands. So I'm going to break this down for you in 4 steps with very specific examples, both for personal and professional situations. And by the end, you're going to know exactly what to do when confronting that toxic person in your life, whether it's in your personal life or your career life, your work life. All right. So number 1, you've got to keep your emotions out of it. You've got to stay non-emotional. That's what they thrive on. They thrive on getting that supply from you and getting you to be super emotional, especially if they know you well. They know your weak points. They know your Achilles heel, and they're going to go for that. I always say, like, if they know that you're really, really careful with money, they're going to accuse you of being horrible with money. If they know that being a good parent is important for you, they're going to accuse you of being a deadbeat, because they want to get that rise out of you. It gives them power. The more emotional you get, the more control they have over you and the situation. So you've got to keep your emotions out of it. So if you're dealing with a toxic coworker who's constantly trying to undermine you, your meetings, take credit, use passive aggressive statements, whatever it is, the best way to handle this is to calmly and firmly address the issues and the situation without any signs of emotional distress. You might say something like, I notice a pattern of interruptions when I'm speaking, and I'd like for us to focus on maintaining productive dialogue moving forward. Keep it focused on the facts and the issues and not getting personal. By keeping it factual and calm, you're taking that emotional power away from them. In your personal life, if you're dealing with a narcissistic partner, maybe a family member, it's the same thing applies. Instead of saying, you always make me feel terrible, you can just say, I've noticed that you're critical of my decisions. I want to set a boundary moving forward. Keep it unemotional. You know, the boundary is going to be, we're going to only talk to each other in a respectful tone, or we're only going to focus on facts, not feelings, not people. You're not going to get personal. I'm not going to allow you to get personal. Narcissists have a confession to make, and that is that they are way more afraid of you than you are of them, especially in court cases, mediation cases, or any kind of cases where you have to negotiate with them. But you know what? I have a confession to make too. I'm sick and tired of these people bullying you and making you feel exhausted and paying way too much in attorney's fees and dragging you through the mud. My name is Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I've been recognized by U.S. News as one of the best lawyers in America. And in fact, I was so sick and tired of these people bullying you that I started studying narcissism so that I could beat them in the courtroom. And now I'm here to make the case so that you can win too. I developed a 4-part proven blueprint that has helped tens of thousands of people take back their freedom, win, and get back their power. And now I'm sharing it with you in a special live event, Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-part proven plan to take back your power. 4 simple steps, one free live event, one free hour of your life. That's what stands between you being in hell and you being free. Join me, click the link for Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-step proven plan to take back your power. Just click the link and let's go. So the second thing is setting those firm boundaries. You need to be clear to the other person on what those boundaries are going to be. Make them specific. Toxic people love to push your buttons, all right? And they thrive on it. The secret is boundaries are your kryptonite. Once you set a firm line and enforce it, they lose that power over you. So if you have a narcissistic family member or somebody in your life who's constantly trying to invade your personal space, emotionally or physically, and you've tried talking to them, but they just keep crossing the line because they don't care. They feel entitled to be able to do that. If you bring it up, you can just, say, I'm no longer going to be available for this kind of confrontation, but we can talk when you can speak in a way that's respectful. Just let them know that that availability is no longer there. And it reinforces your control of your space, your headspace, your energy, who you are. In a professional setting, if they want you to work outside of work hours or they saying things, whatever, you can just say, I'm not available for that, but I'm certainly happy to talk to you about other things during work hours. Whatever it is that your boundary is going to be in that professional setting. Making that transition between summer and fall is always a crazy thing. And that's why I love having a leather jacket, like my gorgeous one from Quince. And they have timeless and high quality items, which I love. And they don't blow my budget, which I also love. They have cashmere sweaters and washable silk tops. And everything is like 50 to 80% less than other brands, which I also love. They cut out the middleman. They pass the savings on to us, which is also amazing. It's safe and ethical, which I also love. I really love my brown leather jacket from them. It's super stylish and it's high quality. Just love that. So make switching seasons a breeze with Quince's high quality closet essentials. Go to quince.com/negotiate for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/negotiate to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/negotiate. Keep the focus on facts, not feelings. So that's number 3. You want to make sure that you're never what I call jade, justify, argue, defend, or explain, because I always say I always wear jade, but never jade, because as soon as you find yourself sucked into defending yourself or trying to explain yourself or arguing or justify all of those things, then you're sucked into the vortex of insanity because they're never going to go, oh, you know what? I thought about it and you're right. I get what you're saying now. You're never going to get to that point ever. And even if they did say it, you wouldn't believe them because you would know that what the heck is going on here? They must be manipulating me in some way. And because everything they do is a manipulation. So you've got to know when to walk away. There's an old song by Kenny Rogers called The Gambler. It was like, know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. That's exactly what you need to do when you're dealing with a narcissist. They're not playing to win even necessarily. They're playing to make you miserable. It's a sadistic thing. And so walking away is sometimes one of the most powerful things that you can do if you have the option of being able to do that. You might need to negotiate it first. And if you are dealing with a narcissist in a negotiation situation, make sure you grab my free Crush My Negotiation Prep Playbook at winmynegotiation.com. Get there, get it. It's a 15-page prep playbook and it will help you win and beat these guys, okay? You want to make sure you don't have any openings, vulnerabilities where they can find their way in, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for those openings. They're looking for those vulnerabilities. So I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a toxic person in your life that you've had to confront? What worked? What didn't? Drop a comment below and share your experiences. Let's support each other here. This is a community of support and power, and taking the power away from people who are desperately trying to make your life miserable. If you're moving on from this, I want you to put in the comments, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Remember that dealing with a toxic person is all about them having control over you and the situation. You have way more power than you think. They're way more afraid of you than you are of them. 100% that's true. Make sure you subscribe here. You hit that bell. You also like the video, share it with anyone who needs to read this message. What if you could just take a shot and lose all the weight you wanted to? I know for me, a few years ago, I was dealing with thyroid issues, menopause issues, autoimmune issues, all the things, and I gained a bunch of weight and I lost it all, but it took forever. And I wish that something like Body had been around back then to help me lose the weight. But now you get the benefit of it because Body is now around to help you lose weight. It's just one shot a week. And combined with a healthy lifestyle, you can lose 15 to 20% of your weight in a year on average and actually keep it off. They've helped more than 200,000 people so far, and they help you even with support, with getting the medication through your insurance and everything that you need so that you can actually lose the weight. That means that it's such a great opportunity for you now. So average weight loss is 15 to 20% in a year with a healthy lifestyle change, and BMI and other eligibility criteria apply. Go to ro.co/Rebecca. Sign up today and you'll pay just $99 a month for your first month and $145 a month after that. And medication costs are separate. That's ro.co/Rebecca. The next video that I want you to watch to dive deeper is stop arguing with narcissists. Do this instead. Watch that video. It's the perfect video to follow up on this one. You don't want to miss it because you want to stay empowered and strong and keep slaying. So I will see you in that next video. And remember, today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. I'll see you there.